let alone what he said. I hope many of you don't have this same experience, but only the future has attained that. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Grade 10 on his 2 national championships in baseball. What a great the South Carolina football team, and Coach Deesberger and staff and players, you have one of the very best football programs in the entire country. You don't have to take a back seat to anybody. And I congratulate South Carolina. Marvelous. I wish to congratulate the graduating people here tonight. You know, you've had tremendous success, and this is a wonderful day. It's a day of Thanksgiving. It's a day of celebration. It's a day of remembrance. It's also a day of planning in the future. And I think it's important for you to understand who Lou Holtz is not. I'm not a singer, not a dancer, not an entertainer, not an intellect. I hate to tell you this, but when I graduated from high school, I was in the lower half of my high school class. It was not for people like me. There could have been no upper half of the class. Just a simple individual. Somebody said you've written 3 New York Times bestsellers. That is true. You look like the only guy in the world who's written more books than he has read. And I present this to you because you don't have to be great talent in order to live a happy life. See, ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 things you're going to need in your life. I'm not going to preach it, I'm going to lecture to you. But I've been 20, you've never been 75. So I have that advantage. But there's 4 things you're going to need in your life. If you don't have these 4 things in your life, you're going to have a tremendous void. Everybody needs something to do. Everybody needs someone to love. Everybody needs someone to believe in. But everybody needs something to hope for. Having dreams is especially critical. Now, your life is 1/4 over. You've got 3/4 of your life to live. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to be successful? That's great. Successful, you make money and you die at the end. Are you going to be significant? And significant is when you help other people be successful. That lasts many a lifetime. See, growing up, I never had any dreams. All I wanted to do was be a garbage collector because they only worked on Tuesdays. This is a true story. When I came to South Carolina in 1966, my wife was 8 months pregnant with her 3rd child. We spent every cent we had in the bank for a down payment on a home. And I came here under a coach by the name of Marvin Bass. I'm here 1 month. I picked up the paper on Monday morning. The headline reads, Marvin Bass resigns. I said to my wife, I wonder if he's related to my coach. An hour later, I'm unemployed. Dr. Thomas Jones was the president. He had Paul Diesel. I didn't know anybody in South Carolina. Didn't know Paul Diesel. I was not retained. That's out of the job. After my wife gave birth to Kevin, who's now a lawyer. When Kevin got out of law school, I said, what's the most important thing you learned in law school? He said, if somebody's going to go to jail, make sure it's your client, not you. But my wife then went to work as a decorating technician for Dr. Lager out at the mountain. I was a stay-at-home dad, feeling defeated, feeling worthless. My wife brought me this book. I never read a book, but he talked about goals. I got out a sheet of paper and pencils. Did what the book asked me to do. I made 5 columns. Things I want to accomplish as a husband and father. The most important advice I give anybody as a father, the best thing you do for that child is make sure that child always knows how much you love their mother. Most important thing you can do. Column number 2 is things I want to accomplish religiously. God's very important in my life, but I don't preach and I don't lecture. But I hope the way I live my life reflects the faith I have in God. Column number 3 was things I want to accomplish financially. Column number 4 was things I want to do professionally. Column number 5 was things I want to do for excitement. I'm unemployed. The first thing I put down, I want to jump off an airplane because I was an officer in the Army. I learned more in the military than I ever did in the classroom. I say that sincerely. Great experience. I had a football player say to me one time, I'm tired of everybody telling me what to do. I'm going to join the Marines. Oh, yeah. And I want to jump off an airplane. I want to land on an aircraft carrier. I want to go to seminary. Want to be on the Tonight Show, Johnny Carson. Want to go white water rafting. Want to go to the White House for dinner. Want to visit with the Pope. Want to go to Pop Road and go with the bulls with a sober person. And I had 107 of them. The wife came home. I said, honey, we're going to do them all. And she said, why don't we get a job? We had that. Others 180 have done 102. I've done everything I mentioned except run with the bulls, the thing I bring up. You have to have dreams, have something you want to do. Remember the word win. Win stands for what's important now. Decide what you want to do, ask what's important now. Evaluate the past, focus on the future. Tell you what you have to do in the present. See, ladies and gentlemen, there's only two thoughts I want to leave you that I felt have been important in my life. The first was be enthusiastic about what you do. Be excited about what you do. People say, you have fun doing TV, not necessarily. I'm up here in Bristol, Connecticut, it's snowing, I'm on there with a guy named Mark May. Now Mark May's a smart guy, he's a beautiful guy, he's an intelligent guy, but we have a difference of opinion. He looks at it as a player, I look at it as a coach. He made suggestions, I made decisions. He showered after work, I showered before work. He signed a paycheck on the back, I signed it on the front. We have a difference of opinion. When we go to work, I called him. I said, Mark, I saw a bumper sticker reminded me of you. He said, what did it say? It said, Jesus loves you. Everybody else thinks you're an asshole. That means you don't do dumb things. I got on TV one time called it University Law Break. Next week, I'd say, hey, I made a mistake. It's Auburn University. Don't write me anymore. I understand. I won't make it again. And then turned to Reese Davis and said, I had no idea that many people from Auburn could write. Well, you know, so be excited about what you do. Be excited. The second thing is make good choices. See, ladies and gentlemen, where we are, good or bad, because of choices you make. I tell you, choose wherever you are. 51 years ago, I chose a wife. I made a good choice. We've been married 51 years. She's my best friend. Greatest person I've ever been. Last time I was playing golf, I said 50 years with my best friend, my wife. I said, your wife's not your best friend. I said, yes, she is. He said, you're wrong. Your dog is. I said, you're wrong. My wife is. He said, well, try this. Lock your dog and your wife in the trunk of the car, come back in an hour and see which one's happy to see you. But life is nothing more than making choices. Now, how do we make good choices? If you listen to nothing else I've said, please listen to this, because this advice will never lead you wrong. All you need is 3 rules. 3 rules. You follow 3 rules, you'll never make a bad choice. We have federal laws, county laws, state laws, corporate laws, bylaws, and in-laws and outlaws. We only need 3 laws. Law number 1 is do what's right. Do what's right, avoid what's wrong. If you have any doubt, get out the Bible. I think it's wrong to find a teammate's wallet before he lost it. See, I call that stealing. But just do the right thing. You know the difference between right and wrong. Why is it important to do the right thing? Because if you do the right thing, people will always trust you. You cannot have a relationship with people. It's not based on trust. That's why it's important just to stop and say, what's the right thing to do? What I call to do right. Rule number 2. Do everything the very best of your ability. That's all. You don't have to be just the best you can be. See, ladies and gentlemen, what's great about this country? We have the right to fail. We do not have the right to cause other people to fail because we don't live up to our obligations. You join a business. You join a team. You join a spouse. You bring a child to the world. You have obligation and responsibility to see that they have a chance to succeed. The only obligation you have, no matter what you do, you do it to the very best of your ability. Not because somebody's going to applaud you. It's just the way you live. The way you believe. The last rule is simple. Always show people you genuinely care. You're never going to meet anybody again the rest of your life that doesn't need a kind word, doesn't need help, doesn't need encouragement. My wife and I are different as night and day. She's an opposites attract and an attack. She never does an interview. She did one interview, and that occurred when we were here at the University of South Carolina. No other school did she ever do an interview. My wife's a stage 4 cancer survivor. They asked her, what did you learn from having cancer? She looked at that camera and said, I learned how much my family loved me. Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't love her anymore. We just showed her. Why does somebody have to go through a travesty before they realize how much we care? We'll never let an opportunity go by, but you don't let people know you genuinely care. Those are the only 3 rules you need. If you do the right thing, they're going to trust you. Do everything best your ability. They want to be associated with you because they know you want to be good. Most important of all, the people know you genuinely care. If you follow those 3 rules, in your life near the end, you'll be able to answer this question. If I didn't show up, who would have missed me and why? If you didn't go home, would your family miss you? The only time you miss people is when they add value to other people. Ladies and gentlemen, you follow those 3 rules, you'll make good choices. You make good choices, you'll lead a happy life. I just hope that you'll be like me. I show up now, my birthday candles cost more than a cake, as I said. But I'd rather have my memories than have my youth. You follow those 3 rules, when your life comes to an end, you'll have absolutely no regrets. And to me, I think that's a successful life. I leave you with this very last thought. Want to be happy for an hour? Eat a steak. Want to be happy for a day? Play golf. Want to be happy for a week? Go on a cruise. Going on a cruise to me is like being in jail, except you have a chance to drown. Want to be happy for a year? Win the lottery. Want to be happy for a lifetime? Make sure people know how much you care. Once again, congratulations on a tremendous accomplishment. I know how proud your parents are of you, but more importantly, you've made your parents proud, and that's a great achievement in life. There's no way in this world you can love your parents half as much as they love you. You won't understand that until you have children of your own. When you do, you understand you lay down your life for your children. Thank you for being here. I'm blessed. I'm honored to be part of